Welcome back to the Quadratic Formula Day 2. When you are given an equation in standard form and asked to solve, sometimes factoring will work. Isn't that nice when it works out? Because it's a little bit quicker. But the quadratic formula will always work. You can always use it as a backup option. So here's our activity today. And we're only going to do one together, and then there's 3, I believe, for you to do. We're going to solve the exact same equation using factoring and using the quadratic formula. Not sure what's going on here. Oh boy. All right. So if we were to solve this equation, and look, it's the same thing. By factoring, we look at our last number, it ends in minus. I know that has to mean there's a positive and negative. Factors of 8 could be 1 times 8 or 2 times 4. We're looking for the set because it ends in minus that are 2 apart. That would be 4 and 2. Now to make them add up to positive 2, it would be plus the 4 minus the 2. And then remember, with the zero product property, we set up an equation for each part. X plus 4 equals 0 and x minus 2 equals 0. And we just solve them. X plus 4, we subtract the 4. X equals negative 4. Here x minus 2, so we'll add 2 to both sides. X equals positive 2. That was cute. That was fun. Let's try the exact same equation using the quadratic formula. A little trickier. A little more work. I guess it's not trickier. A little more to do, though. So opposite of b, our b's are 2's. We got a is 1, and then c is negative 8. So if we start across the numerator here, we have opposite of 2, that's negative 2, plus or minus square root of 2 squared is 4. Here I have a negative times negative, that'll make it plus. 4 times 1 is 4, times 8 is 32. Denominator is 2 times 1, which is 2. In the square root, 4 plus 32 is 36. Negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 36 over 2. Now remember, we set up 2 fractions here because the square root of 36 could be 6 or negative 6. So we'll set up negative 2 plus 6 over 2 and negative 2 minus 6 over 2. We'll solve these. Hopefully we'll get negative 4 and 2. Negative 2 plus 6 is 4. Divided by 2 is 2. Hey, that's a good sign. Negative 2 minus 6 is negative 8. Divided by 2 is negative 4. OMG, the same answers either way. Look at that. You've got one example completely worked out. I believe in you. You can do this, man.